Good afternoon, my friends. Here in Melbourne, we are just emerging from one of the world's longest coronavirus lockdowns. Praise be to God, we have seen the case numbers of COVID-19 here in metropolitan Melbourne dropping, and we are now at 2 consecutive days of 0 cases. I don't want to either overplay or underplay the trauma that this has been for citizens of Melbourne. Today, for a breath prayer or scripture meditation, I'd like to share with you words from Psalm 116, which God's people have used many times before in situations not unlike what we have been through here in Melbourne. Let me read those words to you and then introduce our breath prayer for today. Psalm 116 says this: I love the Lord, for he heard my voice. He heard my cry for mercy. Because he has turned his ear to me, I will call on him as long as I live. The cords of death entangled me. The anguish of the grave came upon me. I was overcome by trouble and sorrow. Then I called on the name of the Lord. O Lord, save me. The Lord is gracious and righteous. Our God is full of compassion. The Lord protects the simple-hearted. When I was in great need, he saved me. Be at rest once more, O my soul, for the Lord has been good to you. For you, O Lord, have delivered my soul from death, my eyes from tears, my feet from stumbling, that I may walk before the Lord in the land of the living. And then verse 12, how can I repay the Lord for all his goodness to me? I will lift up the cup of salvation and call on the name of the Lord. I will fulfill my vows to the Lord in the presence of all his people. So today I'd like to lead us together in a scripture meditation around Psalm 116, verse 1. Please take some time to make sure that you are comfortable. Take a moment of silence to be still and aware of the presence of God within and all around. Today, our meditation, as you breathe in for the first time, say in your mind, I love the Lord. As you breathe out, say, for he heard me. As you breathe in again, say, he heard my cry. And as you breathe out, say, for mercy. Let's begin. I love the Lord, for he heard me. He heard my cry for mercy. I love the Lord, for he heard me. He heard my cry for mercy. I love the Lord, for he heard me. He He heard my cry for mercy. As you breathe in and out, continue to say those words of Scripture in your mind. If situations of answered prayer and rescue come to mind, lift them to the Lord in thanks and then bring your attention back to your breathing and to the words of the psalm. I love the Lord, for he heard me. He heard my cry for mercy. I love the Lord, for he heard me. He heard my cry for mercy. I encourage you to take some quiet minutes, 10 extra minutes sometime today, to sit and breathe with the words of Psalm 116 and to carry them with you into the rest of this day. I love the Lord, for he heard me. He heard my cry for mercy. May God give you joy and peace today.